Shalom, 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 Israel. Shalom, bye. Shalom, 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 Israel. Brother Asher. Then doing a quick little video on doing the work. You need to do the work in these last days. You couldn't tell already we're in the last days. So what are you doing staying at home? What are you doing being lazy all day? Well, I don't want to go out to camp. I don't want to go on the highways and byways and preach to people. Man, I don't want to do that. That's too scary. Man, they'll think bad of me. They'll smack. Are you thinking like that? You're thinking that you're thinking about the words of man and you're being fearful because of it? You're going off. You need to do the work in these last days. What does it say? Allah Yahweh, Bashim, Mashak Malak of Shah, the reason I will be teaching to Yahweh. You might be being of the earth, by the thing therein, with a lot of things to fill last in the end. Bashim, Mashak Malak of Shah, you must leave it not happy to my Chezek, my beloved. Well, true and righteous, beloved Father, of course. With a gunning Father. With the mighty God, with the Prince of Righteousness and Peace. With the Brakadei Yahweh, Brakadei Shah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Amen. Link you to it. Let's look at the classic. We go to Matthew. Last one now. Let's go to. I'll get a good one. Might as well just go to Matthew. Well, Matthew chapter 22, verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways and byways. Like, I said, no, look at the Luke. One Luke is better. Get more to the point. But Luke, should like him. Should like it. Yeah. Might as well just stick to one now. Look at Matthew chapter 22, verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as you find, bid to the marriage. So we should be bidding people to the marriage these last days. We should not be bidding people to the marriage. You're sitting at home right now, you're disciplining Yahweh Shah. You're not bidding people to the marriage. You're not doing your job as a servant and trying to bid people and get people into the truth, get people into righteousness, get people into the faith and the belief. Instead, you're sitting at home, eating chips all day, not reading, not praying, not fasting. You're not doing any righteous work, but sitting at home being lazy. You're watching videos all day, you think that's work. You're watching videos all day and you're not doing the work. You're going off, to say at least. Because Yahweh Shah literally said again, go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as you find, bid to the marriage. So we should be bidding people to the marriage. We should not be scared about the faces of men and what they think. We need to get the word out. We need to do the work of the Lord in these last days. You can't be scared of men. You can't be scared of what they think and what they believe. You can't be scared of encountering people. You need to be courage. You need to be bold in this truth. Have faith to the end. The Lord said He's got to protect those who have faith towards Him. Oh, let me get this in Matthew chapter 10. If you have faith to the Lord, He got to protect you, of course. You ain't gonna leave those who have. You ain't gonna leave those who have no faith. Like, you ain't gonna leave those who have faith towards Him get destroyed, and not protect them, not encourage them to continue on. You have faith to the Lord, He can encourage you to continue to do the work, and He can do more work, and not get fearful in these last days. But this book of Matthew chapter 10 verse 28, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear Him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Are two sparrows sold for a farthing? And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father? But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. The Lord God protect you. But you're more valuable than sparrows. The Lord kills a sparrow every day. He brings it to the ground, brings it to the ground, and a fowl catches it and destroys it. Of course, by the will of the Lord. The Lord wants to protect you. The Lord wants to help you. The Lord wants to keep you safe and keep you in the belief and keep you in the truth. If it's so be of His will. If it's so be of His will, why are you scared? Why are you scared of these men, these carnal, these nonchalant, don't matter men, and thinking what they think, thinking what they believe? And you're scared because they don't want to do the work because you just fear what you're going to say about you behind your back. You're scared of the eyes of men, then you're going off as well. Fearing what man says. Telling more to man, you care more about man, then you care about hearing more. Like you care more about the Lord. Look at this book of John, chapter 8. Shalakia. Shalakia. Shalakia, not in the book of John, chapter 8. I know it for a fact in the book of John that says Shalakia. Shalakia, Shalakia. Shalakia is the precept escaped me. But damn, it's gonna be. I mean, I had to look this up. Yeah, I probably had to look this up. There we go, found it. Shalakia. Book of John, chapter 12, verse 42. Nevertheless, there among the chief rulers also many believed on him. But the people who believed on Yahushua, who believed in his name, believe that he is the Savior, believe that he is Mashiach, or literally the Savior. There are people who believed in him, but they're rulers. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. So they were fearful men. They were fearful of what men will say, what men are gonna think. Oh, I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to lose my high stature and my high position. I don't want to lose the material things that I have. For the sake of confessing the Lord, I don't want to do that. I mean, I can get have high position. Get, I got a nice house. I get money consistently. I get to teach in a synagogue. People look up to me. I don't want to lose that respect. If you're thinking like that, is that your mind? You're thinking about the respect of men, of vain glory. They're going off. It says right here, where they love the praise of men more than the praise of where they love the praise of men more than the praise of God. So they wanted the praise of men more than the praise of God. You just want the praise of men. You're fearful to go out and teach. You want to praise the men. You want to see people looked up like, yeah, I like this guy. Yeah, he's yeah, he's nice. Yeah, you want to be good to your next door neighbor. You got a damn Edomite next to you. He's one. You don't want them to complain. You don't want them to see. You don't want to see your fringes. You want to hide your light. It's truth. I was about to say something unseemly, but the point is, you want to hide your light in this truth. And cover it for the sake of you repeating the looks of men when you're going off. It says over here, Yahushua cried and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he seeth me, seeth him that sent me. Jumping on down to verse 48. He that rejected me receiveth not my words. Have one that judgeth me, have one that judgeth him. The word I have spoken, the same shall judge him the last day. So you rejecting the Lord, you rejecting Yahushua, you are going to get judged in the last days. So why? You know why you rejected him? Because you disobeyed him. The Lord literally said, go bid to the marriage. But since, again, he that rejected me and received not my words, have one that judgeth him, the word I have spoken, the word I have spoken, the word I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last days. So you not going out to work, no, like, you not going out to do the work, gonna get you judged in the last days. You not doing the work, gonna get you judged in the last days. You not bringing people to the marriage as much you can, whether it be by making videos, whether it be going out in the highways and byways and doing the work of the Lord, mainly going to the highways and byways and doing the work of the Lord. You're going off. You're not doing it. You're rejecting Yahushua by that point. Yahushua said, literally, go out to the highways and byways and bid to marriage. Go out to the highways and bid to marriage. Like it. I'll get this here also in Matthew chapter 10, verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. So you need to confess Yahushua to men. And if you do that, you get them to believe, you bring more to the ministry, and add more to the labor of the Lord. Like add more to the work of the Lord in building up your nation. It says right here, he is also right here in John chapter 9, verse 37, then saith he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. So we need to be praying for laborers. So you doing the work, going out to highways and byways, and identifying the people, could bring more laborers into the truth. You do the work, can bring more people into the truth, and ultimately get your salvation faster. Because you want to get out of this place, you actually want to get the kingdom of heaven, you need to do the work. You need to get more people to do the work, so we can get the work done faster, so we can get out of here faster. Now, I don't want to be honest, I don't want to stay here for another 10 years, another 5 years, 7 years, 6 years, even 2 years. I don't want to stay that long. But, of course, it would be the Lord will, of course, the Lord can endure that time. But the point is, though, you need to be doing the work so we can get out of here faster. So we can get out of our oppression, so we can get out of our captivity and our slavery, get out of the wicked demon and the wicked household we live in faster by doing the work. And you can get rewarded for doing the work. But not, it says right here. But Matthew chapter 10, verse 34, like 33, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Are you not doing the work? You not confessing the name Yahushua to men? You said hiding your light, hiding your righteousness, hiding your faith, your belief, in exchange for the appeasing of men in the wicked eyes. You are gonna get denied by the fire, denied by the Father. It's like you're gonna get denied by Yahushua. We're not gonna confess you to the Father, and you're gonna be abandoned. We're not doing the work. But it's Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. You are the light of the world. A sea that is set on a hill that cannot be hid. So you're the light of this world. You are the light of this world that we live in. You're a spectacle even. Oh, let me get this. In 1 Corinthians chapter 3, like chapter 4, Like, yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. Well, I think that God has set that forth is that for us, the apostles, last, and were appointed to death, but we are made a spectacle unto the world, to angels, and to men. She's like, oh, Jehovah, she must have like a shout. I found that preacher, but still, you're made a spectacle to this world. You're made a spectacle to the people of men. You're made a spectacle to the people outside, the store owners, even to the angels. You're a spectacle to them. You know why? That you are perfecting the name of the Most High God, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, and trying to hold and glorify a name to the eyes of the men, to the eyes of men, and to the eyes of this world. In Matthew chapter 14, like Matthew chapter 5 or 15, you do men like a candle, and put it under a bushel, or on a candlestick, and they give a light unto all that are in the house. Let your let your like let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your God, glorify your Father which is in heaven. We need to be doing the work so your Father can be glorified. Like, you need to be doing the work so your Father can be glorified. Like, you need to be doing the work so your Father can be more glorified in heaven. And so people can go, come into the truth, come into righteousness and the faith, and belief, by seeing you go on the highways and the byways and doing the work. You can find blessing. Well, you can be blessed. We're doing the work as well. You bringing in people in this truth, and they become laborers in this truth, and they become righteous men in this truth, righteous women in this truth. You bringing in those people, that's giving more reward to you at the end. In the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 40, so like Matthew 10, verse 40, he that receiveth you, receiveth me, and he that receiveth me, receiveth him that sent me. So you bringing people into this truth, you bring people into Yahushua, and you bring people into this truth, bringing people to Yahweh by Yahushua. Reading on, he that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. Prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. So you doing the work and bringing people in by the name of Yahushua, by the name of the ultimate righteous man, Yahushua. You bring in those people, and they turn out to be prophets, they turn out to be righteous men. You're going to get that righteous man. You're going to get a reward for doing so. You bringing in righteous women, you bringing in people of faith, the saints, the chosen, the elect. You bring in the 144,000. You bring in all these people into this truth. You're going to get rewarded for bringing them in. Read on, whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall no wise lose his reward. Are you even mentioning a person? Like, you even mentioning the truth to a person? You even mentioning the truth, mentioning the holiness and the righteousness of the Lord, and they get persuaded by it, they look into it. You mentioning that person and giving that person that small insight. Remember, water is wisdom. So you giving someone a small amount of wisdom, a cool, nice amount of wisdom to them, you giving it to them, you can get a reward for doing so. It says again, ye shall in no wise lose his. Let me start again. Whosoever shall drink, whosoever could give, like, and whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. Will you even mentioning the truth, give a small amount of wisdom, You don't even need to do. You don't need to do that. You give it a small amount of wisdom. You're saying like, yo, this brother gave me this wisdom. Yo, this brother said this, said that. Yeah, he was going into the Bible, going like, yeah, he was going into the Bible. Yeah, he was saying like John chapter 8:32. Then he's saying all these precepts, saying like Deuteronomy chapter 28:15, Jeremiah chapter 4:22. He's saying all these precepts, man. Yeah, it makes sense. Seeing they were, seeing they were, like, seeing they were the Israelites, like, seeing they were 12 tribes of Israel, seeing they were a seed of Jacob. Yeah, that makes sense. You even mentioning this brother's works to someone else, and you giving them the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding you learned from him, you're bringing more work. You're doing more work and more righteousness to the Lord, and you're going to get more reward for doing so. And you're bringing more faith and bringing more faith and belief into the truth by bringing in more people, by mentioning the truth for more people. Are you hiding the truth? You hiding your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and being scared, saying, "Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the truth. I don't want to defraud my name. I don't want to be hated by people. I like my life. Is my life worth anything? Man, I don't want to defraud my name. Yeah, I'm good. I have a good name. People like me. You're seeing all that? You're an influence of Satan. You like it. Caring about your name, your reputation, and your honor. What about the Lord's honor? What about the Lord's respect? What about the Lord's love? What about Him? Now what about yourself all the day and time? This is what in the book of Matthew chapter 16 verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. But what profit was the man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall man give in exchange for his soul? So you gain the whole world but you lose your own soul, what's profit? What profit is it? You gain the respect of others in vain glory and love from people who don't. People are just irrelevant. From the wicked and from the ungodly, you gain their love in exchange to gain the Lord's love. That ain't worth it. It's pointless at the end. You even gain the whole world and instead dying at the end. It's worthless. There's no point to it. It's all vain at the end. Book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 25. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us be desirous of let us not be desirous of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another. We shouldn't be desirous of vain glory. We shouldn't be desirous of things and the thoughts of men. Things that don't matter, things that are just pointless and vain and foolish and unprofitable. Seeing the eyes and glory and magnificence of men calling upon your name, they're praising you, trying to preserve yourself in the truth. It's like trying to preserve yourself in this life and preserve yourself in the ways of Babylon is wicked and godly and unrighteous. You even singing those wicked thoughts in your head is ungodly, unrighteous, and foolish in the mind. So you trying to get the praise of others is vain and foolish. So stop trying to do that instead of doing the work. Stop trying to get the love of your family and love your day. Love a damn Cracker Joe. Damn Cracker, I don't know. Cracker Joe next door. Stop trying to get their love. Stop loving the heathen. Oh, let me get this. In Jeremiah chapter 2. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy ways to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. So we shouldn't be trying to trim our ways for love. Stop trying to trim your ways for the heathen, the ungodly, the unrighteous, and do the work. No matter if they get offended, like Well, you shouldn't be trying to defend Israel, of course, but marry the heathen getting offended, marry the heathen getting riled up, marry get boastful, no matter what happens. If the heathen get mad, the heathen get mad. If the wicked get mad, you should try to recoil them, of course, and try to show them love and grace and mercy of the Lord again, and try a better approach, but still, if they get mad, you're doing the work of the Lord regardless. And they're trying to stop you from doing the work and stop you from going around the highways and byways. You need to resist that. It is trying to stop you from doing the work of the Lord and professing the name of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua. Then you need to power through it. You can't give up in these last days. You can't give in to wicked spirits and try to sift you out. You need to stay fervent in the spirit and stay fervent in your diligence and your faith and trust that the Lord is going to protect you in your latter days, no matter what. And of course, trust in the fact that He can protect you while you're doing the work. You also have trust in the fact that He will reward you for doing the work as well. And believe it to the fullest of your heart, not your mind, not your soul. Not become reprobate in the mind. But where you do the work, or you don't, I don't know. The Lord's lots are different for every person, of course. But you're in this truth, and you're studied, you're knowledgeable in your scriptures. Even if you're not knowledgeable in the scriptures, here's another brother in this truth. You're not that knowledgeable, you just came in. Go to camp. Go see the brothers at least. Go visit the camp. Go up, talk about them, ask about them, listen in, listen to the work at least. Just go outside and do the work. Do something. Maybe hand out flyers. Maybe go on one-on-one sessions with brothers, like with your family, with your congregation, like with your family, with your people. However it may be, just need to do the work in the end of the day. Then you marry again one brother with you, one other brother in the truth with you. You still need to do the work regardless. If you're not gonna do the work, you're gonna disobey Yahushua, and you're disobeying the Lord at the end. But regardless, though, well, of course you're edified, and now she like I saw something. But no, of course you're edified, and now Lord, when you invite me, Lord, if you weren't edified, Lord willing, you hit me up. And when you put us in the comments, your questions and your concerns, Lord, of course I can answer you to the full of my abilities. Regardless of saying, call Yahweh, Bashem Mashak Malak Yahushua, what a praise on the convocation to Yahweh, nobody's great being, the earth, everything therein, will lots of fill lots in the end. Rules of the demands, the king's ministers, priests and scholars, and teachers and the prophets, counselors and wise men, he allows the disciples, the vision and hunters, the husbandmen, the idolaters, the fornicators, the adulterers, the mischievous and the covetous, the proud and the deceitful, the envious and lascivious, the slothful and scornful, the abominable and ungodly, the disobedient to the light, and to the darkness. Bless him, Mashak Malak Yahshua, make him a savior, and high priest Melchizedek, my beloved, and true and righteous, will the Father, of course, a godly Father. And may God, with the Prince of Righteousness, the peace, with the Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahushua, Hallelujah, 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 and Amen. And Shalom.